But then I was okay, I'll become a medical doctor, but I have fear for even blood. You know, there are some kind of things you need to look into. One, even health wise, your genotype, your resource factor, your belief, your values. I grew up in Ekiti.
Okay, okay,
Serenity,
okay.
no madness, rushing for boss. You know,
That one.
so many ladies they see all these things and think, oh, I can change him. You will change. You can overlook it. You can't change an adult. It's already formed. Funny enough, I'm going to give you a very funny story.
Okay. So, what's one important lesson you have learned concerning love and relationships?
When you come towards me, we are friends. We can only be friends. I remember vividly there was a guy, Ijebu. No, no, no. But now I know better.
Like in church, I heard one of your, I think one of the programs that we had, and you talked about getting married at 29. Like, you got married at 29. How do you manage the pressure? Because of course you see your other mates, other friends getting married at 25, 26, 27, 28. So how did you manage it? How were you able to manage? I don't know if you had pressure, but how were you able to manage the pressure, or how was it for you? Hi, mommy. Good
Hi, darling.
afternoon. You're welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. So I have a very special and important person on my channel, and I would want her to do the introduction. As you know, I'm Titilayo, and I film on faith, lifestyle, and everything. It has to do with you growing and just life process in your 20s. So, without wasting much time, I would want our special guest to introduce herself. Ta-da!
Thank you, Fifi, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is TOYIN. I'm a nature professional. I'm a life coach, and born over 50 years ago. And I'd worked in multinationals and conglomerates of companies. I'm still working anyway, mother of two, happily married for over 25 years.
Aww.
And love the Lord. That's key for me.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma. It's nice to meet you. What's the most important life lessons? Something that you know now, or you wish you had known in your 20s that you want to share with us?
In my 20s, I wish even though I have the opportunity to try and do whatever I want to do as a young girl, to go the career path I wanted, but peer pressure made me to follow my friends to, okay, I want to become a doctor, later I want to become a doctor. If I had known, I know that I didn't have a capacity, because when it's come to figures, I'm not numerically inclined. Even though I'm good in all the sciences, luckily I'm very adventurous, so I love literature. So few art subjects made me to become what I am today. I can delve into social sciences. At the end of the day, I ended up in HR professional. And that has been my passion all along.
Wow.
I wanted to know, I know the inborn things I have, and I know the passion that I love helping people. I love also mentoring people, growing people. But then I was, okay, I'll become a medical doctor, but I have fear for even blood, But I was following my friends, even my teachers, they were encouraging me, yeah, you're good, you're better. But I know that, no, this thing, I don't have it in me. This is anything I don't have. I have fear for this, I have phobia for this. But at the end of the day, I thank God it was not too late for me to find my way back. That, okay, you can become what you want to become in life, irrespective of anybody's opinion. Because at the end of the day, my dad listened to me and was like, okay, fly. And thank God it was not too late. Anyway, Then there's some things they were doing then that I couldn't do. Growing up from a family where we are well protected, I was a bit timid.
Yeah.
In my 20s, I was timid. I keep to myself. Now that I'm, but I thank God I met a friend that was like, no, when I see some people, set of boys and everything like that, I was scared. I don't want anybody to see me. But later in life, she helps me. She will tell me, let's go there. I didn't know human beings. Bring in and bring out. We will go there. And today, I can say, okay, it's not too late. I discovered myself. I was able to pursue my career, take home my joy, do everything I want to do without fear.
Wow, that's so good. That's very interesting to know. So, talking about that, how then were you able to navigate through life transitions, like maybe changing career, moving from city to city? How were you able to navigate through, especially changing career?
Changing career. Like I usually tell my mentees, You can't take God out of your business. I remember really, you can imagine somebody who had been in HR for over 22 years, and suddenly somebody said, come and do business development. For me, it's a no-go area. My husband has been one all his life, so like, no, I'm not going to do it. But like I said, God first. Then second, I have a very fantastic husband, and I thank God for him. He just said, people in that career, do they have 2 heads of 6 legs? You can do it. That was the only thing I needed to hear, because my mindset is I'm going to leave. But then you're like, come back here. Have you even prayed about it? Okay, let me pray about it. And I prayed. And God gave me a promise that today is still working for me. And I'm excelling. And that change of my career from HR professional to business development added value to me. I met a lot of fantastic people in the process of going out to meet people. And I realized I'm even bored staying indoor all through. And I'm thriving by the grace of God where I am currently. And I'm also adding value to myself daily. I'm thriving, and it makes me happy. I'm fulfilled. Okay. Yes. I'm moving from one city to another city. Oh, I grew up in Ekiti. Okay. Serenity. Okay. No madness, worship for boss. That one. Grew up in Ekiti. Got married in Abuja. Serenity. In the early 2000s. Abuja is a mega city. If I remember vividly when people are coming to Lagos, they will say we're going to Nigeria. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, my husband said, okay, we're relocating to Lagos. I said, me? No. They don't. Bus don't wait for them. They will chase bus. You drop from bus. Then I go about in a taxi. In Abuja, I go about with a taxi. Funny enough, I'm going to give you a very funny story. Okay. One particular day, I went having my baby in a taxi in Lagos. So we came back, and the taxi man, I was like, how much? I think he said, is it 2,000 or 5,000? I said, what did you carry? What's that? He said, what's wrong with this woman? I said, I'm not going to pay 2,000 from where to where. He said, this is taxi, you'll have taken bus. I was arguing with him, but maybe the man just said, I'm just respecting because of the baby you're carrying. I said, get out of my car, this abuse and everything. I got that. When I got home, I come home and he was still in Abuja, then they moved directly with us. I said, I boarded a taxi, and the cabman was doing this. The other was like, from where to where? You should have taken bus. I said, bus that will not stop for me. Yeah. But that was when I come to reality that, this city, I'm not meant for Lagos. But as time goes on, I just said, and glory be to God, I didn't have to jump bus more. By the time God provided my own means of transportation and stuff like that, it was a scary experience for me. Those are the experiences. But now I think I'm still adapting, but I think I'm thriving in Lagos. Wow, good to hear that, ma. So talking about my husband, I like that. Okay, so what's one important lesson you have learned concerning love and relationships? Yeah. Very important lesson. Very important lesson is love and relationship is you have your values. Don't lower your standard for anybody. Before you even fall in love with anybody, you have your values you grow up with. You have your expectation, you have the qualities you want in a man you want to spend the rest of your life, because it's for life. It's for life. So you need to sit down, the career and everything. Before you fall in love with anybody, there are some things you need to look into. One, even health-wise. Your genotype, your resource factor, your belief, your values. You, as a Christian, you believe the bed is honorable, and the guy said no, it is now, then you know that guy is not meant for you. Then trust is also key in your relationship. If he does not trust you, this day you hear, what are you looking for in your husband's phone? And it marvels me. The Bible says they were naked before each other. So why are you keeping your phone away from me if you don't want heartache? That's not a marriage. I'm sorry to say. The trust should be there. Mutual respect should be there. You are two individuals. Respect begets respect. The fact that you are coming together, it should value respect, kindness. It should value your opinion. It should not just take decision without you. Yeah. Then communication is very key. Those are the major things. One of the major things that crashes home is communication. You just assume because he did like this, then that is who he is, or you really need to think. Say it out. When you have, through communication, you express your love. You express the kindness you have. You express your emotion. Then you also settle conflicts. It's key. You speak the same language. Then when you have a relationship with somebody, different people have different love languages. Some people is money, and you give them money, yeah, they're there. Some people is just TLC, you know, that tender loving care, I care, hugging you, I love you, and stuff like that. So share goals is key. Does he believe in your dream? Does he want you to excel? Does he want me to thrive? I'm very happy when I see women thriving out there. You see women like Lakija, like many of these celebrities out there. Their husbands are not doing bad, or some we don't even know their husband, but they are not stopping them. Look at Mrs Oduola. I'm sure she has a very good man at home that makes her to thrive and not jealous of her, things like that. Does it look like somebody will be jealous of me when I'm going in my career? Will he support me? Will he give me the emotional support, financial support, even talk of anything career-wise? I want to go to school. What are you going to do there? What the college can return it? You know, that kind of a thing. But the thing is, you know, you will have seen it. So many ladies, they see all these things and think, oh, I can change him. You will change. You can overlook it. You can't change an adult. It's already formed. It can only, you know, when somebody actually also loves you, it will make you to thrive. You won't be jealous of it. Love is not jealous. I would say all those qualities nurture your relationship to love to marriage.
Thank you so much, ma. If I may ask, what's that historic or cultural value you live by?
Fantastic. There's one cultural value, and I know people from my side of the country will know.
Okay.
I grew up saying, don't bring it. Well, Yoruba, don't bring Ijebu man to my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe Ekiti and Ijebu have seen a lot of sea finish of, I don't know what I would say about it. Yeah. And then honestly, I have it at the back of my mind. When you come towards me, we are friends, we can only be friends. I remember maybe there was a guy, Ijebu, no. No, but now I know better as a family coach and everything that come. Every tribe, you can imagine, this is within Yoruba, then you now talk of other tribes in Nigeria. But the fact that every tribe have good and bad people. So it depends on, now I have a broader mind. That's it. No, what culture and what is this saying?
Yeah, cultural and historic.
Don't be. One time I asked my mom, what is the issue between Ijebu and Ekiti? They don't pay us. They did this. I think she actually also had the impression. I think she had a step brother that got married to one Ijebu man that went to go with the kids. Till today they didn't see him. Does that mean everybody will behave that way? So I was fluent in that. And when I was looking for who I want to say my life, no way. In fact, I think I extended it to even generally Obuse people, but they are fantastic people. As you have very horrible people in Ekiti, you have good men in Ekiti. But I'm grateful to God. I have a good man.
Good to hear that. I like the sound of that. I forgot to ask at the beginning, but I felt like a number of girls, ladies want to hear this. Like in church, I heard one of the programs that we had, and you talked about getting married at 29, that you got married at 29. How do you manage the pressure? Because of course you see your other mates, other friends getting married at 25, 26, 27, 28. So how did you manage it? How were you able to manage? I don't know if you had pressure, but how were you able to manage the pressure, or how was it for you?
Funny enough, I didn't have any pressure. Because I didn't put myself any other pressure. I was having fun. You know, because let me say, did I go to school late? No. But then I was adding value to myself. So I was also praying. There were pressure of boys outside my environment, my community, and that they don't even have the same value that I have. Being a born again Christian, I didn't want to marry an unbeliever. I had lots of them. And by the time you move close, you know the kind of value you have, and you cannot compromise, and they are bringing it in. It's a no-no for me. I had fun waiting, honestly speaking. Even when they were now coming in my own community that have the same value, they were coming in droves. It got to a stage, I won't lie, I was confused. I was like, God, what is this? Okay, who? You know.
So, without wasting much of your time again, so what is one advice you give to younger generations, especially our ladies in their 20s, or let me say, firstly, our ladies in their 20s, younger generations in general, and just a conclusion stuff.
For younger generations in general, well, yeah, you know, we are poles apart. But you are blessed. that you can talk to your mom, you can talk to your dad now. When we were growing up, you dare not. I can talk to my dad very well. We rap. If you toast me, I'll tell my dad. My dad will say, oh, he's not your class, or oh, is this, that kind of a thing. Even if you're born again Christian, and even a pastor, but loving father to a fault. If you dare tell my mom that somebody told you, she will go to their house and knock their door. Bring out your son that does not have home training, that kind of a thing. But now the world has evolved. You can talk to your parents, you can open up. I hope some parents, because my children, I roll on the floor with them. So the thing is, for younger generation, look inward, self-love first. When you know your worth, self-love, compassion for yourself, nurture yourself, value yourself before somebody will rubbish you. But if you don't value yourself, it's all material things. These things they will leave. Our life as human beings, up, down, up, down. If you don't know how to navigate the challenges of life, all you're after is money. Money will finish. Money will fail. But God will not fail. Number one, don't take God out of your business, because you can't live in this world. Like my uncle used to say that this world is forest of evil or 10,000 demons. How do you want to navigate without God? Number one. Then number two, learn and learn. Your career growth is important. Your social life is important. Your mental health is important. At 20s, that's when you lay your bare. So your career growth, your social life, your mental health, your passion. Then opportunities come where you least expected. At this young age, this is when you can grab the opportunity, make use of the opportunity that comes to your doorstep. Prepare yourself. Add value to yourself. You cannot but be adding value to yourself. The things are involving that will bring in the money. When you are self-sufficient, it's always difficult for somebody to bring you down. I mean, you value yourself, you know your worth out there, and your mental health is sound. When you see some youth coming up and be talking about, especially ladies, you're looking for a man that will marry you after graduation and put it in the house and be feeding you. Who says you can't feed yourself? Be self-sufficient yourself. You don't need to rely on a man for the rest of your life. You come together to be helpmates. That's what the Bible also even say. It's not saying come in and become a liability on him. Bring in your own together and live a fantastic life. Then learn to invest. Instead of people investing now, they prefer to buy flashy things that are not valuable. Invest in properties. As young as you are, it will go a long way for you in life. Summarily, God first. You will have some challenges in life that without God in your life, because to navigate this world, challenges, problems, not to run gaga there, you need God. Then you also need support system, your network, like you said, and somebody of your like mind that will add value to you. Sometimes I usually encourage people. You can have an adult as your friend, like a mentor. That's one of the things I missed out in earlier in my career. I never had a mentor early. So for going for my professional exam was a bit delayed, but I thank God I still had to do it simultaneously with my master's degree and everything. So these are the things. Occupy yourself. By the time you come out there, you open your mouth and talk to people, you'll be able to talk, associate yourself with people of wisdom. You see with small children, or they can talk to adults, they can converse with, they can communicate with, they can dabble into any topic, talk about politics, they are there because they're also learning every day, reading.